What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tuned in to another edition of my vlog. Thank you for supporting this channel. You guys have been really growing me very fast with the subs, and I'm very thankful. You know, I got another giveaway coming up at 40,000, so make sure you subscribe and tune in. Also, check out the video link description for any of the fly shit you see Big Herc wearing. You know, I got this dope ass sweatsuit on today. And you know, I'm all about that nutrition, so I keep you guys laced up with the nutrition stuff. But anyways, I want to talk about dating etiquette. And a lot of guys out here, man, they don't know how to even date anymore. You know, it's all about that Netflix and chill. They think that they swing in a hammer, and so that's enough to knock them a quality female. And then I have the guys who say there's no more quality females out there. Well, there's quality females, man. You just gotta know where to go find them. And you're not gonna find them at the motherfucking club. You're not gonna find them in the strip joint. You're not gonna find them on these old, you know, ratchet dating sites. Yeah, but you can find them out there at, you know, maybe the grocery store, maybe the mall. I don't know, some of these singles meeting spots, you know what I mean, where they have the singles night. I mean, there's quality women out there who actually work, who actually know how to clean, cook, and do all the, you know, things that a man expects from his woman. And women out there, I'm not saying that to say that you should be up in the house barefooted and in the kitchen. I'm saying that you just know how to handle your business. I mean, every man wants a woman that can, you know, cook and clean and keep a nice house, just like every woman wants a man who has plans for a future, who has a steady income, who has a car, who has employment, who has a roof over their head, and who will take care of business in the bed and out of the bed. So it's a meeting of the minds. You know, men can't just be out there, you know, thinking that, oh man, you know, they looking like barbarian and shit, you know, armpits is just hairy and no hygiene and smelling funky, and you know, they don't manicure down there, and they got just they nutsack look like it's buried in tumbleweeds, you know what I mean? It's just horrible. And then they don't smell good. You know, fingernails, toenails is horrible. Man, you gotta have your shit right too. You gotta make sure that, you know, you do your proper manicuring and hygiene, and you know, keep your teeth white. You know, go get your teeth cleaned every 3 to 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shave. If you're going on a date with a woman, shave, motherfucker. You know, and don't expect that when you meet her at the coffee shop, you're going right back to the crib. Show some motherfucking respect if you expect her to be a keeper. You know, if she goes back and you guys, you know, do your thing, then hey, more power to you. But at the same time, if she doesn't go back, you know, you shouldn't think any less of her. You should actually see, you know, maybe she's somebody worth pursuing if she has the right conversation. So, you know, it has to go both ways. It just can't be the guy thinking that he's all that, and he pulls up in a motherfucking you know, dirty ass car, and you know, he walks the woman to her car, and you know, she has her shit all tidied up, but she's supposed to, you know, step down from her level to get to your level. One thing about relationships, man, a lot of times men find it hard to deal with women who have some type of respect for themselves, women who are making money, women who are independent, women who are getting it. I know we have a lot of these women out here who want to be you know, what do you call it, patriarchs, and you know, they want to kind of run shit. But women, if you want a real man, you gotta let him run shit. He's the motherfucking king of the house. He's the matriarch. He holds it down. He protects you. He makes sure you have everything you need, even though we know you can get it yourself. But he looks out for your best interest. That's a real man. So you gotta respect him too. You can't expect him to be the guy of your dreams, but yet you want to boss him around and tell him everything what's wrong with him. There's ways to elevate a person without bashing them, without knocking, a person's personal appearance. You know, hey, if he dresses a little bit of, pretty shaggy, then let's say, maybe drop him a GQ magazine, or, take a trip to the mall and stroll through, Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's and see what kind of clothes they have in there that you think he'll look good in, and say, you know what, babe, I think this right here will make you, really fit your personality, make you, just look that much more sexy, or blah, 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 blah. You got to ease it in. Some men have a hard, their egos are easily bruised, even though they act like they all that. But, I even have homies, I try to advise them on stepping their dress game up. I wear a lot of sweats and joggers and shit when I'm just chilling. But if I'm going out on a town with my wife, then I got on the slacks, the dress shoes, and I'm working the proper appearance. And you got to know when to dress for the occasion. And men, it's nothing wrong with doing the same thing for your woman. Now, if a motherfucker's teeth is all fucked up, and they got really bad breath, you can throw them a mint here and there, but essentially, I don't know how you're gonna get them to go to the dentist unless you kind of like intertwine that in there, like, hey, you know what? They got a program, and they actually, I was thinking about getting my teeth straightened out a little bit. What do you think? And see what they say, because at that point, they should kind of get the hint that they need to straighten out their shit. And your smile is worth $1 million, so you got to make sure you have your smile right, men and women. But the dating game, man. You gotta spend a little bit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with going out and having a $200 dinner. Nice steak, a little bit of wine, Ruth's Chris, Morton's, crustaceans. I don't know if they got that out there where everybody else is at, but there's some of the nicer restaurants, Fleming's. There's nothing wrong with going out and spending a little bit of money. It's an investment if you feel that this woman is a keeper. If she's a Netflix and chill type female, then you already know that, it's not even part of the conversation, and you're just basically getting some cardio in. But if she's a quality female, you can't treat her like a slut, man. You can once you get her up in that bed and you get to beating that monkey up. But if you want to initially get her to be into you, to show that you're somebody worth entertaining, you got to get rid of those damn Wrangler jeans. You got to put on some dress shoes, put on some nice slacks, maybe a button-up shirt, put on some deodorant, shave up, and go to the damn barbershop, man. A lot of you guys try to shave up at home and your lines is all fucked up. Unless you're going bald, straight to the scalp, then, you might need to go to the barbershop so you can look decent. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And if you're going to take her out and pick her up in your car, clean your car up. Get all that dirty-ass shit, old Starbucks wrappers and whatever else you got on your floor, man, and put that shit in the trash, man. Clean your car up and make sure your house is decent. You're going to bring a woman back to your house and she got to step over shit in the floor, then that's horrible. Trash can in the bathroom should be empty, and your motherfucking kitchen should be clean. You shouldn't have dirty dishes and shit out. Some of you guys, man, you think that, that you get a pass for that because maybe, like I said, you're slinging a hammer, or you done spent a little bit of money, you think that, everything else should be overlooked. Well, you can't change a motherfucker. Females, if you see a motherfucker that's dirty, he gonna remain dirty unless, he's above his ego and he'll listen to advice. Some of these barbarians out here, man, these Thundercats, these Ninja Turtle motherfuckers, they don't know anything about elevating themselves. So to try to tell them, they think that you're stepping on their manhood. So you gotta somehow ease it in there without hurting their feelings. And men, when it comes to women, sometimes, you want to get your woman in the gym. You want her to go and do some activities with you. You throw it out there and see if she bites. Now, my thing is, if you throw it out there a few times and they don't bite, and then you just go point blank with it and they get offended, then it's time to keep it pushing, because long term, you guys aren't going to be compatible. So you don't want to waste your time on somebody who's not compatible, who is going to be an uphill battle when it comes to trying to formulate some type of serious bond with, because you got to grow together. Every day, every month, every year, you guys should be elevating each other, and it should be a total support system there between the both of you guys. But yeah, man, the dating game, you guys gotta work together, man, because like I said, a lot of you out there are expecting one thing, and you get that old girl that you met on Instagram with the twerking videos, and you expect her to be more than just a twerker. And she really, when she's doing her thing, she's all into herself. She don't really care about your needs. She's all about her needs. So be careful of those females, because they ain't about shit. Same thing with the dude who's always looking at his damn abs. You got these guys, they're infatuated with their own damn stomach. Get off your motherfucking stomach, man. Quit worrying about how many motherfucking, separations of muscles you have in your abdomen pack. Worry about whether or not you got your motherfucking conversation right, so that you could actually show some type of interest when you have a woman in front of you who's willing to actually spend some time with you. You don't want to be so self-indulged that the woman thinks that you're just a narcissist motherfucker, which a lot of you guys are. Same thing with these females who are constantly taking selfies, poking lips out. Hey, it's more than just poking your lips out to being somebody that's worth spending time with. A lot of you guys, it's all about you. It ain't about you. It's about having balance and being able to recognize the good in someone else. These are just some dating tips from Big Herc. I know a lot of y'all are gonna have a lot to say, but at the same time, man, I gotta keep y'all laced up, because a lot of y'all are falling off because you ain't got nobody putting you up on game. BigHerc916.com. Shoot me a message if you're trying to get right.